Yelo kusithela inhloko yami Ndabe nkulu mawamahle ungumama wami Wena ungumama wami Mehlo anensindiso Thando lukhulu aloyiswanto enduring on and on Madlamini Sibakhulu Nosakhele Uyafuneka ekhaya Ndlovukazi Mandlangwini Nosakhele Mama wami ungumama wami mama, when clouds unfold, the sun sets gold, and stars are bright above again. I smile, sweetheart, for then I know I can start to live again, to love again. When day is done and night comes on until the dawn, what do? I clasp your hand and wander through slumberland, dream dancing with you. We dance between a sky serene and fields of green, sparkling with dew. Oh, what a joy sublime whenever I spend my time dream dancing with you. Oh, dream dancing. Oh, what a lucky windfall. Touching you, clutching you all the night through. So say you love me, dear, and let me make my career dream dancing through paradise prancing, dream dancing with you. little, bo-be-do, da do dee do ba. Be ba le da do do be o be do bo ba 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 da ba ba bo we ba bo be le do ba da de ba bo be do dee da bo de da bo de da bo be le da o de do ba o be bo be le da be o ba bo be do bo we da be di ba ho do de bo be di ba 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 let di da we be da di da de when let no dream of dancing. Oh, what a lucky windfall, touching you, clutching you all the night through. So say you love me, dear, and let me make my career dream dancing. Through paradise prancing, yeah. Dream dancing with you. Dream dancing, dream dancing, dream dancing, dream dancing, dream dancing, dream dancing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is such an honor for me to be here tonight. This is probably one of the biggest concerts I've done by myself as a headliner, to say the least. But thank you so much for coming. My name is Vuyo Sotashe, and as you heard earlier, hey, I'm from South Africa, and I had the great privilege of participating in this year's Thelonious Monk competition. I was selected as a semi-finalist and then selected as a finalist, which was a gobsmacking experience for me. And I guess that's why I'm here today. And with me tonight is on piano, Mathis Picard, all the way from France. We have a bit of a United Nations kind of situation here. And on guitar, we have Gabe Schnider. Let's give him a round of applause. On bass, we have Russell Alexander Hall on the basses. And on drums, we have Kyle Poole. Give him a round of applause. The first song that you guys heard was an unfamiliar one, right? Yes, I understand. It was a song that I had written for my mother. I think after moving to New York to do studies here, you kind of get reminded of what's important, and this is the first song that I've completed and have performed a number of times, and it's called Madlamini. And Madlamini is my mother's clan name in my culture, which is the Xhosa culture in South Africa. We call people by their clan names to ascribe all of the strength of their ancestors to them in that moment. So when you call someone by their clan name, that's what it does. It collects years and years of goodness and ascribes it to that person in that moment. And I thought it would be a poignant title and a theme to write a song about my mother about. So that was that, Madlamini. And the second song was a Cole Porter song that was a bit more familiar to the ear. And it was called Dream Dancing. This next song we're going to do for you is also from South Africa. It is in the native language of Zulu. Anyone familiar with that, perhaps? Yeah. Yes. It was written by a phenomenal songwriter and musician and mentor in South Africa. His name is Victor Ndoni, and he passed away about 3 years ago, or a bit more, if I'm not mistaken. And he's been very instrumental in mentoring a lot of young composers in South Africa. Him being a astute, if that's the right word, composer, one that is very renowned. And he wrote this song called Seliana, which means it is raining. And the whole story of the song is that it is the end of a drought in a nation, and people are getting the soil ready. They're plowing the fields, and they're welcoming the coming of the rain after a long drought. So I hope you feel that, or those emotions are invoked as we sing this for you.
Seliana, siphelile somiso. Seliana, lishaya izitoto. Seliana, libuyisa iminoto. Seliana, Seliana, mathola sedlelweni. Seliana, jabulani bakithi. Seliana, busika budlulile. Sheshisa limani amasimu. Ekhaya hlanyelani imbewu. Seliana, siphelile isomiso. Seliana, oh Seliana, siyabonga uwe somandla, wena uyizwile yonke imithandazo yethu. Oh siyabonga Baba, elele mama, we siyabonga, siyabonga, siyabonga. Siyabonga Baba, siyabonga, siyabonga Baba, siyabonga Baba, siyabonga Baba, siphelile isomiso. Hey, hey. mabizo yetu siyabonga bawo mama siyabonga 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 Seliana siphelile somiso Seliana lishaya izicotho Seliana busika udlulile siyabonga bawo siyabonga bawo siyabonga bawo siyabonga bawo siyabonga bawo. You can join in with me. It means we thank the heavens. Siyabonga bawo Siyabonga bawo We siyabonga bawo Siyabonga bawo Siyabonga Siyabonga, siyabonga, kuwe somandla. Siyabonga, Seliana, it is raining. There's no more drought. There's no more dry land. Siyabonga, bawo. Siyabonga bawo Thank you very much. The end of a drought. This next song is another song that I have fallen in love with, and it is by a singer and composer from Brazil who also is a huge inspiration to me. His name is Milton Nascimento, and he recorded on an album with Wayne Shorter called Native Dancer, and this song features in it as well. It is called Ponta de Areia. I hope you enjoy it. Ponta de areia, ponto final da Bahia, Minas, estrada.
Vontade areia, ponto final da Bahia, minhas estrada natural que ligava minhas com Serpa ao mar. Marina de fleuros e sayarayancar yelele oweya weye olele weyo weya olele wede lunle Thank you very much. Fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fade and comforts flee, help for the helpless, oh, abide with hold thou thy cross before my closing eyes. Shine in the gloom and point me to the skies. Heaven's morning breaks and earth's vain shadows flee. In life, in death, oh Lord, abide with me. Abide with me.
Thank you so much. That was a composition by Henry F. Light, one that you guys are familiar with. It was written in 1841. And then the lyrics to it were added by William H. Monk in 1861. And I'm told that the story of this hymn was that perhaps William H. Monk was suffering from an ailment, and he was in the last hours, or he was feeling like he was arriving at his end. And this was his response, the abide with me. So a hunger to see something further than what we are in tune to in the world. Cool. Awesome. And I'd like to welcome up, where's oh, here you are. Welcome him up. We're going to have a bit of a talk.
Just wanted to ask you a couple of questions before you go to your last piece before intermission. and I say this with all due respect. I ask this with all due respect that as someone who has been to your fabulous country for the music, for jazz, in fact. But tell us how a young man from South Africa immerses himself in improvising and jazz and all the different kinds of music you're working with here.
So I mean, South Africa has a very rich jazz history in itself.
Yes, it does.
This is in the 60s, early 60s, there was a place in Gauteng, the province of Gauteng, called Sophia Town. Mm-hmm. And this was this place was almost like the Renaissance Harlem of South Africa. We had people emulating, the American aesthetic in that time, in that period. We had gangsters dressing in the whole jazz attire. There were clubs that were dedicated to jazz music. There was a huge rise of jazz musicians during that time. And you guys might be familiar with Miriam Makeba, who's one of the singers that were influenced. Yeah, let's give her a round of applause. She was immersed in that culture in Sophia Town, Johannesburg, and it became a miners. A lot of the black people in South Africa would move from the settlements in the Eastern Cape and go to Johannesburg to work in the mines. And they would live, I guess, in their off time. They would live in Sophia Town and go to clubs and drink and be part of gangs and just the whole, what you would envision, Renaissance Harlem. And I mean, it's not all about gangs, it's about the music and the culture as well. But that was what was present in South Africa. And I think that's what nurtured jazz music. And it was available to us in the airwaves. We listened to the likes of Duke Ellington and Charlie Parker and all of the guys that we respect in the jazz aesthetic or the jazz tradition today. They were available to the people in South Africa and the musicians that were creating during that time. And I was introduced to jazz music as something that I would then love and pursue by my older brother, Vuyo Sotashe. And it's funny because we lived in a township in the outskirts, in the Eastern Cape, Butterworth. We lived in a township, and when he was in 10th grade, he moved to Port Elizabeth, the city, and he had an interest in piano. So his teacher kept on giving him these cassette tapes, with, Oscar Peterson and, with other singers, and he would try and learn these songs of these tapes, and he'd bring it home when it's like summer holiday or whatever. And because we all sang, music is a part of my family, he would bring me over and be like, hey, learn this song. This is me not knowing how to speak a word of English yet. So he'd tell me to learn, Misty by Ella Fitzgerald, like the Live in Berlin, recording. And then he would try and kind of tinkle through what Oscar Peterson was doing then. And that was how I was introduced to it. And I ended up falling in love with it because I recognized music that was from home, music that I was familiar with in the jazz aesthetic. And we know the story of jazz, how it was created. There's African influence, European influence. It's a melting pot of cultures, which is why it was a music that sustained and changed in such a short period of time. Over 100 years, we have so many eras in the jazz idiom or jazz tradition. So that was how I was introduced to jazz, and then other composers kind of caught my ear.
Well, South Africa really has one of the richest jazz traditions in the world. Really, it really does. Yeah. And it's deep, and it goes back. Yeah. Now, as a multilingual person, how do you balance the linguistic aspects of your sets in terms of languages, in terms of the songs you choose to sing?
I like to believe that when we do play songs that people don't particularly understand, in a language that people don't understand, I like to believe that we try and inject as much of the spirit of the song in our performance, so people aren't left behind. And we'll do all of the things that we need to do, like explain what the lyric is about, or what the story is, or where it came from, and why we're singing it or playing it. So I think that as a vocalist, for me, I find that my artistry, perhaps, is most effective when I am most authentic to who I am, and all of the things that have influenced, my palette of sounds, per se. Mm-hmm. So if I sing in my language, I do feel like I will present it authentically. And, you know, authenticity I find is something that, you know, you can't fake, obviously. You know, and people,
That was good.
yeah. So we try and be as true to ourselves in that moment and true to the song as it pertains to ourselves in that moment. So and hope that it touches the audience the way that it has moved us. You know, so.
All right, well,
Perhaps.
ladies and gentlemen, we will have a short intermission, but
Yeah.
let's hear some more music before that intermission.
Awesome.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much
Vuyo
for that.
Sotashe.
Thank you. This last song we're going to play for you is a composition by Carlo Mombelli, a South African composer, and he wrote a song about mango picking. So as we look forward to summer, I hope this gets you excited about it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
Colors of nature and colors of trust, colors of trees and colors of love. Green for the trees and red for my heart, yellow, orange, mango, right. Soft for me, the mango pick up me the mango pick up me the mango pick up me the mango pick up. Sweet desirable red summer rains, red hot winds, the wide open plains. One for my love who lives by the sea. Let us pick mangoes, my lovely, and me the mango pick up 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 me the mango pick oh no soul, deep like the roots that grab me and grab hold. Come unto me, you've been gone too long. Go see, E Africa.
Mathis Picard on piano. Gabe Schnider on guitar. Russell Hall on the basses. And Kyle Poole on drums. Thank you so much. My name is Vuyo Sotashe, and we will be back with the second set. Hope you stick around and have a great evening.
Give me your kisses, I'll give you my heart. Give me your promise that we'll never part. I'll give you love.
Welcome back, or I guess it's the other way around. We would like to welcome ourselves back on the stage. This first song that we're going to be doing is a Portuguese song by Carlos Lira, and it is about a dance battle between a duck and a goose. Yeah, we really get into the deeper things in life. No music.
O pato vinha cantando alegremente, quen quen, quando uma reca sorridente pediu para entrar também no samba, no samba, no samba. O ganso costura dupla fez da bem, quen quen quen, ele precisa de gente vem vem, que um quarteto ficará bem, muito bem, na beira da lagoa, fora mensear para começar, o tico tico um novo bar. A voz do pato era mesmo de jacato, jogo te ensina como canto era mato. Mas eu gostei do final quando caíram na água. Ensaiando vocal, quen, 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 dururu, quen, 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 quen. O pato vinha cantando alegremente, quen, quen, quando uma reco sorridente pede para também no samba, no samba, no samba. O gonço costura dupla fez lá bem, quen, 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 ele precisa de xaxim, vem, vem, que um quarteto ficará bem, muito bem, na beira da lagoa, fora mensear para começar, o tico tico no fubá. A voz do pato era mesmo de jacato, jogo de senha como canto era mato, mas eu gostei do final quando caíram na água. Ensaiando vocal, quen, 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 dururu, quen, 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 o pato. Vinha cantando a lacrime de quen quen quando marreco sorridente veio para tá vendo samba, no samba, no samba. O gonço gostou da dupla vez da bem quen quen quen. Ele precisa de bem bem. Que um quarteto ficará bem, muito bem. Na beira da lagoa fora menseia para começar. O tico no fubá. A voz do pato era mesmo de jacato. Jogo de cena como canto era mato. Mas eu gostei de final quando caíram na água. Ensaiando vocal quen 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 quen. Dururu quen 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 quen. Quen 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 quen. Quen 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 quen. Quen 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 quen. O pato.
Thank you very much. You heard from Mathis Picard. Give him a round of applause. And Gabe Schnider. Awesome. We do not really find out who wins at this competition, but we had fun, like telling that story. And this next song is from the musical Lady in the Dark. It was written by a German composer, Kurt Weill. It's called This Is New.
With you I used to roam through the pleasure domes of Kubla Khan. I held you tight, my love, through the gardens of old Babylon. I lost you through the centuries. I find you once again and find myself the luckiest of men. This is new. I was merely existing. This is new, and I'm living at last, head to toe. You've got me so I'm spellbound. I don't know if I am heaven or hell bound. This is new. Is it Venus insisting that I'm through with that shadowy past? I am is new. This is new. I was merely existing. This is new. I'm living at last. Head to toe. You've got me so I'm spellbound. I don't know if I am heaven or hell bound. This is new. Is it Venus insisting that I'm through with my shadowy past? I'm over to another world where life is bliss, and this is new. Yes, it is new. I'm hurled into another world where life is bliss, and this is new. I used to walk with you through the gardens of Babylon, through the pleasure dome of Kubla Khan. But this is new. It is new. This 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 is new.
Yeah, that was Mathis Picard on the piano. This next song is it's a beautiful ballad that was written by the great Hank Jones. And the lyrics to this ballad were written by a singer who has had an impression on me as well, who just has a very special way of giving life to lyrics and also writing lyrics. Her name is Abby Lincoln, the great Abby Lincoln. Yeah, this is Angel Face.
A smile you're always willing to show, and eyes that tell of a message I know. The messages of summer, growing springtime wonder, music you hear, and lips with gentle words that you speak, that tell of so many thoughts that you keep, the thoughts you have of others, wishes for the lovers, flowers of love. Did you come from far or near? Did you see that Milky Way? Was the traffic heavy in the stratosphere? Are you here for just a while? Did you come to stay? The stars of wonder shine in your eyes. In contemplation they tell me you're wise. A wise and angel face, and in your sweet embrace the power of love. Did you come from far or near? Did you see the Milky Way? Was the traffic heavy in the stratosphere? Are you here for just a while. Did you come to stay? The stars of wonder shine in your eyes. In contemplation, they tell me you're wise, an angel face, and in your sweet embrace, the power of love, the power of love, the power of love, the
This next song that we're going to do for you is called Hlompa Bophelo. It is in Setswana, and it is a song that means respect life. And I hope you enjoy it.
Tirarori bule si bule Ivumanala hako Esha paya sotle Sotle toba bilo Kabo pilo Sebo hifi Diara hele Tapelo bato Hlompa bophelo Mihato mipo Eati wata Lefapa lefati Tirarori pose bulela Seraro magaro Eago se trote Lose zobe dimo la bombilo Libu hifi Diago vele Tapelo batu Hlompa bophelo fa bitsang le rora lefatsheng tiraro ke boye ke lele o ha mo matsohle ya tsohle ya hao tsohle do modimo ya bo before sitwa hu bifi diaragele tapelo bato Shompa bupilo diaragele tapelo bato Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo Respect life Love one another Dierogele Tapelo bato Shompa bupilo Shompa bupilo
Mathis Picard on piano. And Gabe Schnider on guitar. You heard from Poole on the drums. And that's Russell Alexander Hall on the bass. I have a long list of people to thank, but I am so grateful that I get to make music with not just phenomenal musicians, who I all met you guys probably a year or a year ago. It just happened that fate would bring us all together, and we became friends, and now we make music together. And I must tell you, it's always so exciting when we're rehearsing and we're playing. So I'm very grateful for these guys. Let's give them a round of applause again. They are phenomenal. Something special to play with people that you love. So I want to thank them for pouring themselves into the music, and also I want to thank the Tribeca Performing Arts Center, Willard Jenkins, and for inviting me to perform here. Thank you so much. Someone once said that a performance without an audience is really a rehearsal. So thank you for bringing us out of rehearsal. Yeah. And a round of applause for you guys who came. It is an honor to play for you. And also to the Thelonious Monk Institute, who have given me this opportunity. I mean, I could have never dreamed, I never thought that I'd be standing here as a Monk finalist or a Monk winner, to say, I guess, so to say. So I'm grateful for the opportunities it's opened, including this one, and hopefully all the new ones to come. We're going to keep creating music and healing people, making people happy. This last song that we're going to do is another Portuguese song. And it's also, I guess, I hope it's funny, because it was funny to me. It's a song where this guy is apologizing for being late to dates, or just not noticing all of the telltale signs that someone's in love with them. So this is our apology called Se a Tarde Me Perdoa, and it will feature our drummer and our bassist. There's one on the floor, mate. Really? Am I doing that? Yeah, All right. Get Neff.
de ro re pa pe a de le ro re pa pe a de ro re pa pe a de le ro re pa pe a de le ro re pa pe a de le ro re saudade me perdoa, mas eu não sabia que você sabia que a vida é tão boa. Saudade me perdoa, isso que mentindo, isso que partindo, isso que à toa. Saudade me perdoa, trago desencantos de amores tantos pela madrugada. Saudade me perdoa, eu vinha só de ro re pa pe a de le ro re pa pe a tum tum de poder po pe ro re pa pe a de le ro re saudade de pa pe a tom pi paruru no do mare pai paruru pa pe a de pe a paru de a do do po ba do dia do pe a paru pe a de o por de a saudade pape a para o pedo de pia menaro le aro papero le aro do papu pia papu do peo sabor le vira saudade me perdoa, mas eu não sabia que você sabia que a vida é tão boa. Saudade me perdoa, isso que partindo, isso que mentindo, isso que à toa. Saudade me perdoa, trago desencantos de amores tantos pela madrugada. Saudade me perdoa, eu vinha só cansado, eu vinha só cansado, eu vinha só cansado. Eu vinha só cansado, eu vinha só cansado, eu vinha só le ro re pa pe a de le ro re pa pe a de ro le ro re pero de papea do de papea pia para pope pero de papea pero da parole petore patore pepore papore pope lero de popa.
Russell Hall, Kyle Poole, Gabe Schnider. This is Mathis Picard. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. One more. One more. Yeah, you got. Oh, okay. We'll oblige. We'll oblige. This is gonna require a response. I'm just gonna leave it there. sung by Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
This train is a clean train. This train. This train is a clean train. This train. This train is a clean train. Everybody ride it in Jesus' name. 'Cause this train is a clean train. This train, this train, it done left the station. This train, this train, it done left the station. This train, yeah. This train, it done left the station. This train, it takes on every nation. 'Cause this train is a clean train. This train, yeah. Oh, it travels up to the uppermost. Yes, this train. It travels up to the uppermost. Yes, this train. It travels up to the uppermost. No one can ride above the blood-washed coast. Because this train is a clean train. This train. Gabe Schnider, ladies and gentlemen, come on.
Mathis Picard. This train. Please help us out. This train. Come on, sing Rosetta. This train. Oh, this train. That's it. Oh, this train. Oh, this train. Said this train. Yeah, this train. Oh, this train is a clean train. This train. This train is a clean train. This train. Oh, whoa, this train is a clean train. Everybody ride it in Jesus' name. 'Cause this train is a clean train. This train, one last time, we'll sing. Oh, it travels up to the uppermost. This train, it travels up to the uppermost. Yes, this train. Ooh, she travels up to the uppermost. No one can ride her but the blood-washed horse. Because this train is a clean train. This train. It's a clean train. It's a clean train. Get on, get on board. Get on board. Thank you so much for getting on board and joining us on this musical journey. My name is Vuyo Sotashe. Thank you so much for listening. Mathis Picard on piano, Gabe Schnider on guitar, Russell Alexander Hall on the basses, and Kyle Poole on drums. Thank you so much. You guys were lovely.